The other thing is, think about mobile is very different than where you've been in the past. This was the vote, these were the attributes that people are thinking about when it comes to mobile versus PC-centric. People want answers where they are physically. You're going to see a lot of people using the GPS in these phones to target the message for them. People want the devices to be on the move and basically sense that they're moving and they're going somewhere. They want answers that are relevant right then and there. You're going to see in today's, if you picked it up, you might want to pick this up today, in today's USA Today that you can get free right here, there's an article on Facebook on specifically this subject of tying the message of a business to people who are right near you who might not know that you're serving something special for lunch, or if they show up they can get $1 off, just show the discount on the phone. We are missing something. I'm going to talk about one that we're going to focus on the issue of energy efficiency. This is not a product offering today. I'm just telling you what we're learning as a company. I have spun this up as an internal project because after all, I am the chief software architect, it's what I do. When somebody's in Lowe's and they scan the thermostat, why not tell them whether that thermostat will work in their house and whether possibly it qualifies for a rebate from you? If they're in there and they're looking at insulation, or if they're in there looking at appliances, why not tell them how much that will save compared to what they have? We have their home profile in our application. We're going to build an application so that if somebody has a mobile phone, they scan the device and they can then find out whether that qualifies for a rebate. And if not, it'll tell them what the device is when they're in Home Depot or Lowe's that would qualify for the rebate. Can you understand the immediacy of that kind of information? Here we had the chance to influence them. If there was a rebate, they can cash it in right there, catch the transaction. Does everybody understand what I'm getting at here? Very different than sitting at the PC trying to grab mind share. While we're doing all of this, remember that customer satisfaction is the essence of why we have this relationship to customers. We do a great job as an industry worried about it. We really are a service industry. We really happen to sell some products, but we really are a service industry. We are in the service sector. So whatever we do, we've got to worry about our message and whether it's really resonating the right way. Because at the end of the day, there's something else going on here. It may not affect you, but I know it affects Old Dominion. And that is, if we're going to ever try and build anything for them, like a new transmission circuit or, frankly, a new substation, we need the public's opinion and endorsement that we are okay and they're going to be behind us. One of the articles in USA, not USA Today, it was on Energy Central, was the eminent domain arguments that are occurring all across the country when the utility tries to use whatever they can as a method to try to get something built. You're all familiar with the problems, right? What we have is NIMBY, right? Everybody knows what that stands for, not in my backyard. You're familiar with banana, right? Build absolutely nothing near anybody. There's two others that I want you to think about that are occurring and they're viral on the internet. CAVE, Citizens Against Virtually Everything. If you go and look at the major newspaper blogs, you will see caves all the time. These are angry citizens that use this to spit their venom, and they spit it all the time. I'm on Wall Street Journal because of, naturally, what I follow, and I know every one of these bloggers on the energy issues by name now because I've read the blogs for so many years, and it's the same 10 people blogging. And they're all caves, okay? Citizens Against Virtually Everything. And the other one is NOPE, N-O-P-E. And this is an attitude many customers have, not on planet Earth. They just won't let anything be built. They think somehow this industry will move forward without building. And you and I both know that is just not true. Energy efficiency will not avoid the need for us to build new transmission circuits and new power plants. Let me just remind you of one disconnect the industry has. I don't have time this morning to focus on it, but I do think this is the biggest energy challenge our industry has communicating to consumers. They are deluded to think that energy efficiency and renewables are coming and are going to avoid the need for central capacity. They have no idea that what they're really doing is ruining the load factor of the existing fleet of power plants that we have. And so we are going to still have to have new construction of transmission and power plants to meet the needs. So when the sun doesn't happen to shine or something else happens, capacity and energy are not the same thing. We know that. The average consumer does not and is listening to sound bites. Now, I have one more little vignette, and I'll open it up for questions. Now, just because I think this is humorous, here is a 3,500-year-old message reinvented with the modern point of view. Now, it's going to move very quickly, and you'll get the link because I'm giving the PowerPoint to the folks at Old Dominion. It's going to move very quickly. What if Moses had internet access? Okay, so let's go see what would happen if Moses had internet access. It's going to move very quickly. Come on, maybe it won't. Maybe not. Maybe not. I'm watching the wireless thing here, and it's working. It's working. It's working. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to imagine if you could see it. I'm a little. This is really just unbelievable. Okay, here it is. That, to me, is a very good object lesson of what I'm saying. It made you laugh. You paid attention. Millions of people have. The message is the same, brought to a modern metaphor, honoring the message the way it's been always true. No dishonoring and demeaning here. That's what today's messages have to look like.